So hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are damn satisfied to currently we are working on Power App solution and we are creating some solution publisher we can build, and after that we are moving through with the publisher and type of versioning and what is the solution, the patch solution close. Okay, so in this session we are discussing these points. So first, basically we are creating the publisher. So first we have to click on the gearbox. When we click on gearbox setting, we have to click on the admin center. Here you can see on the left side panel, you can see the action tab will be there. Here your manage tab will be there. So you have to click on your manage tab. Here you have need to select your environment. Currently I'm working on the sales trial, it's my environment. So I'm selecting this environment. When I select this environment, I click on the URL. So the new tab will be appear. Basically, an environment is a space where you can store and manage your platform resource like apps, flows, data. Each environment typically include a data verse, okay, and or which stores the data used by your application and automation. Power Platform apps and components are built and configure on the top of this Dataverse database. Okay, so our page should be loading, so it takes some time. So here we have where select you can see the modern UI. So in this we have there is a Copilot Admin Center, channel integration framework, customer service workshop, Dynamics 365 Outlook module, portal management, Power Page management, and Power Platform environment, resource scheduling, Sales Hub, Sales Team Member, Solution, Health Hub. Okay, these all are the modern driven apps. Okay, which is given by the Microsoft. We are working on the two modules, basically sales or service module. We are working on that. Okay, so I have select my service module here. So today what we are doing, we are creating our own publisher and solution, and after that we are creating our modern driven app. Inside our modern driven app we are adding this all the components you can see in the sales tab. You can see in sales hub that kind of component we are adding to in our modern driven app. So what we have to do, first we have to create a publisher. So for that we are creating a publisher inside the modern UI. Okay, from previously we are using the classic UI, but now classic UI nowadays it has chance to be deprecated. So basically we have to move to the modern UI. So in my session I teach you all the modern UI things in Power Platform, how to create publisher solution, what is configurable pages, and what is Power Automate. Each and everything I'll teach you with the step by step. And in my session, I'll explain you a real-time project. We are implementing a real-time project. So in that project, we are implementing all the scenarios inside that. So basically for that, we have to first create a publisher. So I'm creating a publisher. You can see here. First, you have to click your gear icon. When you clicking on your gear icon, you can see on the drop-down setting, in a more setting, you can see the advanced setting will be there. So you have to click on your advanced setting. Once you have clicked on the advanced setting, so on the left side in a customization sections, you have to click on customization. Okay, here you can see customize the system, publisher, solution, developer resources thing. So basically what we have to do, so we are creating a publisher. So first we click on the publisher. So before we are creating publisher, first you need to understand what is the publisher. Okay, so publisher, it's a unique identifier, or you can see as publisher is a component that works with the data source or database to track the data which has been modified over a specific period. Okay, it's a single time activity. Here, first you need to create a publisher. So we are clicking here. Whenever you are creating a publisher, so there is an four mandatory fields will be there, or four required fields you need to fill it. Okay. So first, naming section you have to given what is your display name. Our project name is Internet Service Provider. Okay. Internet Service Provider. We are giving a name, display name, and name should be ISP. Okay, it's a short name I've given. My prefix should be ISP. Okay, you can see here the choice value prefix should be automatically changed. Your preview of new object name or your ISP, it's your prefix. You can see here ISP. Okay, so we have to click on save. What is the prefix? Basically, prefix, it's a unique identifier. In prefix, we can add maximum 2 characters or minimum 8 characters inside the prefix. Okay, so I have given a 3 characters inside that prefix. So I have click on save. So my publisher will be created. Okay, so after that I have click on the solution. So basically, you need to, before creating a solution, you need to understand what is the solution. Solution is a basically a container that are used for transporting customization from one environment to the another environment. For example, dev environment to QA environment, QA to production. So for that, we are using a solution. Basically, solution is the two types of solution. Okay, one is managed solution and another one is unmanaged solution. Managed solution means it's a complete solution. Okay, cannot edit once installed in the another environment. Okay, if we delete the managed solution, all the data in the customization should be deleted. You can see here. Okay, the default solution. This is the managed solution. Okay, if you are delete this solution, all your data and customization should be deleted. But if you delete the default solution, okay, it will be automatically restore. Okay, you cannot delete this solution basically first of all. Okay, and in managed solution, basically managed solution we are using in the production environment, and unmanaged solution is a solution that is under development. We can edit existing component or by adding new component. If delete unmanaged solution, all the data are available in this default solution. So we move to creating a solution. So for creating a solution, you need to click on plus new icon, new solution. Here you're giving your name. I'm giving my solution name. Uh, should my expert telecom. So it's my solution name. If you fill the display name, the name should be automatically filled. And here you need to select the publisher, which we have previously created. What is the publisher? ISP. Here we have selected our publisher. Okay, when we are creating a solution, the four required fields you need to fill: display name, name, publisher, and versioning. Okay, so basically, what is solution versioning? Solution versioning means in Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM, it's a play a critical role in maintaining and deployment or tracking traceability and control access of the deployment and support lifecycle for each department of the CRM. So versioning, it's a number. and not just identifiers. They are essentially for tracking changes, isolating issues, and ensuring the environments remain in sync across dev, test, UAT, and production environment. How versioning typically breaks down. Okay, you can see here 1.0.0.0. Okay, so for example, we have a major changes. Okay, this one in for major changes. In major changes, it's incremented for significant solution, overhauls, or major releases. So that time we will change in that versioning. This is the minor changes. Second one is used for minor changes, used for feature releases that don't introduce breaking the changes. For that purpose, we are using the minor, and this is used for the build. Basically, for the internal use to track build with a given deployment cycle. So for at that time, we are using this build. This is the revision used for the patch release for target finishing within an active build. So at that time, we are change in revision section. Okay, so we are creating here in a more section. You can see the configuration page. Okay, so what is the configuration page? Configuration page means most of the time in our solution you might have some configuration page. When you share your solution with the third party, they may not know how to use it and how the thing is organized. Therefore, you should create a configuration page in advance. So this is where you can associate a configuration page, web resources. By default, any HTML web resources you can create and we display here, allowing you to create associate a configuration while creating a solution. But right now I have not added any kind of web resources and I have not created any HTML. So I have directly created a solution which is package type which is unmanaged. So here I click on it. So here my solution will be created. Okay. So we need to understand some basic concepts of the solution, like what is the solution layer. Most of the time what will be happen, uh, in every environment there is a solution layer will be there. Okay, so what is the solution layer? Basically solution layer is a packaging layer that allow you to group and distribute the customization as a single unit. When you create a solution, it can include component from both base layer and the customization layer. So this layer help in organizing and managing customization effectively. Basically there are two types of solution layer: unmanaged layer, managed layer. Everything one layer is available in unmanaged solution, and managed layer solution. Managed layer means every time it's a multiple layer. Okay, and you need to understand what is the solution patch. Basically a solution patch is a specialized type of solution that allow you to make increment or update changes on existing managed solution without having to create a code. So for that time we are using the solution patch. Solution clone is basically a concept of copy. Okay, we will discuss all of these things when we are working on the deployment section from one environment to another environment. So in that session, we are discussing all of these things. Okay, for it's a roughly idea for your understanding. Okay, so in this session, we have created a solution. We have created a publisher. In next session, we are creating a modern driven app. Okay, when you are creating a modern driven app, here you can see I told you previously. In Power Apps, there is an three apps inside a Power Apps: Canvas app, Modern Driven app, and Custom page. You can see all of these three here. Okay, so basically we are start working with the Modern Driven app. So on our next lecture, we are creating a Modern Driven app. So if this, so we have closed this session on today. If this helps, smash the like button, subscribe for weekly Power Automate platform deep dives, and drop your question in the comment, especially if you want to hands-on demonstrate of cloning